Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the rarest and most valuable coins ever minted, and today, we uncover a jaw-dropping discovery that has stunned collectors and numismatists alike, the incredible and extremely rare 2001 D1 dime coin, a coin that has been rumored in the collector's world to be worth over $1,000 million due to its unprecedented minting mistakes, unbelievable errors, and the speculative frenzy that has surrounded its mysterious origins. And as we peel back the layers of this seemingly ordinary dime minted at the Denver Mint in 2001, we find that its story is anything but ordinary, beginning with the sheer rarity of such coins being found in circulation, which alone adds an intrinsic appeal for collectors. But going further, the 2001 D dime in question is believed to exhibit an extraordinary double strike error that is so dramatic it caused a misalignment of the reverse image by nearly 90 degrees, effectively leaving Roosevelt's torch flanked by an olive branch and oak branch appearing almost ghost-like in the upper right quadrant, and this misalignment isn't just superficial but penetrates deep into the layers of the coin's surface, a telltale sign of a catastrophic die error during the high-pressure minting process. And what's more, collectors have discovered other variations of this 2001 D dime with features such as off-center strikes ranging from 5% to an astonishing 70%, and in some extremely rare cases, the coin has a completely blank planchet on one side, making it a rare example of a uniface coin, which is nearly unheard of in modern U.S. minting practices. And then there's the matter of the transitional errors, where certain 2001 D dimes appear to have been accidentally struck on planchets intended for foreign currency or even different U.S. denominations, like the penny or the nickel, causing not just a visual anomaly but a metallurgical one as well, with several lab tests indicating a mix of copper and zinc alloy, not consistent with the normal clad composition of copper-nickel over copper core expected in U.S. dimes of this era. And this anomaly has caused a whirlwind of debate among metallurgists and historians, suggesting either a rogue batch of blanks was introduced during minting or that there was a deliberate testing of alternative materials that somehow made it to circulation, further compounding the mystery and driving demand through the roof. And let's not forget the legendary mule errors, where the obverse of the 2001 D dime has been mistakenly paired with a reverse die of a different denomination, such as a quarter or penny, a mismatch that should be impossible unless there was a significant procedural failure at the Denver Mint, which is known for its tight quality control. And these mule errors have sold for astronomical prices at auction, with some estimates placing them well over $10 million apiece due to their sheer implausibility and uniqueness. And added to that is the growing rumor of a few select 2001 D dimes being struck with proof dies rather than business strike dies, leading to mirror-like finishes with frosted reliefs, a combination typically reserved only for special collector sets and never meant for circulation. And yet these proof-like dimes have surfaced in pocket change, estate sales, and even antique shops, igniting speculation that an experimental batch may have been accidentally released to the public or intentionally smuggled out. And when we combine all of these factors, the double strikes, off-center errors, blank planchets, uniface designs, transitional metals, mule pairings, and accidental proof strikes, we begin to see why the 2001 D dime is not just a coin but a phenomenon, a numismatic enigma that defies the norms of minting and challenges the boundaries of probability. And while many experts still debate the exact number of error variants in existence, it's widely agreed that only a microscopic fraction of the original mintage possesses these errors, possibly as few as 24 or less, making them rarer than any known variety of Roosevelt dime and thrusting them into the ranks of the most sought-after modern coins ever created. And collectors have gone to extreme lengths to acquire one, with reports of private sales exceeding $150 million per coin and rumors of hedge funds and billionaire investors entering bidding wars for these elusive treasures. And all of this frenzy has only been amplified by the online collector community, where every newly discovered error is meticulously cataloged, discussed, debated, and sometimes even authenticated live in video format, drawing millions of views and creating a digital gold rush for these coins. And beyond the error-specific interest, the story of the 2001 D dime has also become a cultural moment, symbolizing how even the smallest and seemingly least valuable objects, like a 10-cent piece, can carry hidden secrets that make them worth more than their weight in gold. And this has inspired a whole new generation of treasure hunters to go scouring their loose change, coin jars, and bank rolls in hopes of finding the next million-dollar mistake. And stories have emerged of people buying rolls of dimes from banks only to discover rare off-center 2001 D specimens, some with triple die obverse where Roosevelt's profile appears 3 times in a ghostly echo, Others with clipped planchets where a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to a misfeed. During the blanking process, each mistake telling a story of mechanical malfunction that somehow slipped through the mint's rigorous quality control protocols, and these aren't just minor scratches or cosmetic flaws but major structural anomalies that redefine how we perceive the reliability of automated minting systems. And of course, the grading companies like PCGS and NGC have been flooded with submissions of 2001 D dimes, hoping for that magic combination of mint error and high grade, with MS-70 error examples being considered the holy grail, and the few authenticated ones have instantly catapulted in value, commanding front-page headlines in numismatic journals and breaking sales records in auction houses from New York to Hong Kong. And while skeptics have tried to argue that these values are inflated by hype, the consistent demand and short supply continue to prove otherwise, with coin shows seeing lines wrapped around the building just for a chance to view a certified 2001 D error dime in person. And some insurance companies have even begun offering specialized coverage for rare coins, including high-value modern errors like the 2001 D dime, recognizing the immense risk and responsibility involved in owning one. And as more of these dimes come to light, each one more unusual than the last, the legend only grows, with whispers of coins struck on experimental titanium blanks, dimes with inverted reverses, mirror brockages, reverse die caps, and even rumors of a 2001 D dime struck with a misaligned collar that caused a dramatic out-of-round error, making the coin look warped or melted and yet preserving enough detail to authenticate its origin. And as these discoveries mount, experts continue to dig into U.S. mint records, whistleblower accounts, and die pair analysis to trace the lineage and cause of these errors, turning the 2001 D dime into not just a collector's item but a historical artifact that tells the story of how even in the digital age of precision engineering, human error, and machine unpredictability can still produce miracles, and the future value of this coin remains an open question, with some predicting a value ceiling of $1 billion or more if a new, even rarer variation is found, especially one with a confirmed history of internal documentation or provenance tracing back to a mint official or error batch memo, which would add not just monetary value but historical significance and authentication weight unlike any modern coin seen before. And so the search continues across the world, as coin lovers, treasure hunters, numismatic professionals, and even curious newcomers look into their wallets and change jars, flipping dimes in hope of seeing something slightly off, an unusual sheen, a misplaced date, a strange edge or reverse, and wondering if they too might be holding the next multi-million-dollar marvel. And every discovery only adds to the excitement and legend of the 2001 D dime, ensuring that this humble piece of metal will forever be remembered as one of the most fascinating and financially mind-blowing coins in American history, capturing imaginations, rewriting records, and proving once and for all that sometimes, it really is the smallest things that hold the greatest value.